Well, we are here. Actually, Hollywood Connections is in the house with Gingerbread Productions. I am so excited. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, discovering new talent. And I'm walking down the hallway, and I see this young, beautiful girl, and I'm like, whoa, she's got it going. That's what I'm looking for as a reporter. We're going to get to that in a minute. But this is all about her right now. You're a model actress?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'7", almost 5'8".
Wow, very cool. And where are you from?
Austin, Texas.
What do you do in Austin, Texas?
Well, I go to school there, and I do wrestling, track.
Wait a second, you're a wrestler?
Yes, ma'am. I just got into wrestling. A bunch of my friends helped me get into it, so I'm just nudging my way in. I love fitness. Fitness is super important to me, and I think it's so much fun.
It is. And you know what? One of my last reporters is 21. She's been with me forever, and she actually is a wrestler, and we're trying to get her to interview Hulk Hogan.
That sounds amazing.
So let me ask you, we'll come back to that in a minute. So what are you going to school for?
I'm trying to go to school for cosmetology. I'm a big fan of makeup and videotaping and stuff like that. So in middle school, I actually did media all the way through and theater arts all the way through my middle school.
I can tell it emanates over her. I want to tell you, and I'm very good at media, and I'm very good at what I do. And when I saw what you're doing, I'm like, I can't wait for her interview. So, tell us about your YouTube channel. What do you shoot?
Well, I basically shoot daily vlogs, which overexpand my life, and just every day I just record myself, what I do, what my plans are. If I'm just sitting at home eating chips and watching a movie, I'm just going to record it. And just, I love to entertain people. I love to see people see me as for me, because for me, I'm a big, dorky, funny person. So me just being myself and being out there for everyone is just, I think it's fun. I think
that's what it's all about, being yourself. And you know what? That's what makes the special diamond. You know what I'm saying? That makes you shine. So another question I have on your YouTube channel, do you have a lot of followers?
I did a while back when I had one of my best friends was helping me, and we were called the Mystical Duo, and we're little people that we called them were mystical marshmallows. But then we just kind of got split up during high school. But then I thought in my head, I was like, I really loved recording, and it was so much fun for me. So I decided to get back into it, and I had recently just created a new YouTube channel. Okay. So about right now, I think I'm like around like 30, 40 followers, just kind of amping it up, have some family and friends coming in there.
Okay, well, what YouTube channel? Because we're going to up it right now.
It's called Cuties Love. I don't know why I picked that, but I was like, everyone's cute and I love everyone, so everyone's a cutie in my love.
Wow. I've got so much shine and sparkle and emanate. Where do you think you get your joy and laughter from? Where do you think?
I'd have to say my mom. My mom is the most ambitious person I've ever met in my life. She is very outgoing, and just if anyone's feeling down, she just loves to be there to make you smile and make you feel better. I feel like I get everything from her. Right. Like if I ever see anyone sad or alone, or just like they're just not comfortable, I love to just like go up, sit next to them, like, hey, how are you doing? Like, how's your day? Right. Just to make them feel better and make them more comfortable.
My mom was like that, and I feel like now I have that in me, that I shine from her. So that's amazing. Now, the question, do you have an agent or manager?
I have some that I have lined up at the moment. I know me and Miss Anda have been talking about it a little bit, but I don't have anything official.
Okay, that's good, because what I do, I have a couple things that I have some ideas on. Since you're so good at media, I'd like to have you test for media. I'm going to give you the microphone. We're going to come to your sister in a few minutes, and I want you to say reporting for Hollywood Connections, and you're at Gingerbread Productions, and I want you to ask me some questions. Are you ready?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She's going to try out to be one of our reporters. Let's see what happens.
Hi, I'm Lisa White, and I'm here reporting for Miss Dawn Reese for Hollywood Connections at the Gingerbread Productions Pageant. And Miss Dawn Reese, I have a great question for you.
Yes.
I met you when I was 6 years old. So I was in pigtails, and I was tiny, and I was shaking my butt. I'm no joke. You have the video to prove it.
Yes.
And my big question is, how have you stayed so beautiful this whole time? Like, now I'm seeing you, and you are gorgeous. Like, what are some of your tips to just stay so young?
You're so sweet. I just turned on a birthday last week, and God give all the God glory and honor. And I'll tell you, it's what you love doing. It's, my life, my husband makes me laugh. I'm happy. I've got a great life. But you know what? It's the joy that God gives me in my heart. And it takes me a while. It took me a while to learn that. It took me a lot of time in my prayer time. And now I know what it means by a faith as a mustard seed, because I have that faith and the wisdom. And I'll tell you, I'm in my late 50s, and there's a joy that I have. And I'll tell you, you can't, it's my mother used to say, if something bothers you, it's like the bird doo-doo on a window. Wipe it off. Don't let it get to you, especially in this business. People will tear you this way. They're sharks. I'm talking, when you talk Jaws, not I meant like Richard Dreyfuss last week, that I really did, but I'm talking you have to be so strong in this business because you will be spit out and eaten out and stepped on. And if you don't have that shield of faith in God in front of you, you're not going to make it. So I would say the joy that I have is my prayer time. I have a great church, and I love what I'm doing.
That's amazing. I also remember in one of your online broadcasts, you had said that you went to a comedian college or something around there.
Oh, you're so funny. So, she's done her research.
So I was actually wondering, what got you into that? What made you follow your way into comedy and
That's a
go
very
into that?
good question. Actually, last night, I got to tell you, we're driving, and we didn't get in until about 2:30 in the morning, and I didn't finish a comedy routine that I wanted to finish. I'm not going to say it now. You're going to hear it on the air. And so I actually finished 2 of them, and I'm like, okay, that's really funny. I'm calling my sister-in-law. She's like, you got to pull over. You got to pull over in the car and get some rest. But anyways, the funny story is I went to comedy school back in the days when I went through a divorce. And instead of going to therapy and crying and saying my life is over and all of that, which, you go through a grieving process, I found Pauly Shore's sister, which is Sandy Shore. And I went to comedy school, and I got to interview Pauly Shore. And then I went to the improv, and I went over, but I never graduated. So it's so funny. Now that I have a radio show, I can take all my comedy secrets, and I do use it, trust me, and you'll hear it on Monday.
That's
but
amazing.
it helps you. It helps you because a lot of producers and agents they want to know that you have comedy, and if you have comedy in your life, you're more fun to work with on a set.
I feel like laughter brings more energy to the set when you're talking with people.
It does.
Like, I think my favorite thing is whenever I talk about my dog. I don't know why, but I just moved to Austin, actually.
Okay.
I just got a new puppy, and his name is Flash. And
Flash.
He's only a couple months old, but I kid you not, he is the hugest puppy you will ever meet. Like, he is so big, and I just can't get over it. And I also heard that you're an animal person, too.
Yes, I am. Actually, on my show the other day, I had alligators, crocodiles. Like a 50-pound crocodile.
Goodness.
And my co-host is not happy with me. But everybody else that came on the show, they loved it because they got to hold it. And we had little pigs. But no, I actually have a Jack Russell and a Bichon Poo, and they're my babies. And tell you, my boys and I have sons that are older. But we are so funny. We left the dogs at my daughter-in-law's house in the window, and I'm pulling away, and they're like looking at us.
They're all peeking out of the window.
They're like, where are you going, Mom and Dad? But they're going to be fine. They got a big backyard to run around in. But actually, for my birthday, I gave, on Facebook where you could give donations. Yes. I put my donation to the Clearwater Aquarium where Dolphin Tail is. So I believe in helping them in the aquarium because they're saving animals and rescuing dolphins and, porpoises and turtles and everything out there.
See, that's why I love Austin so much, because it's so animal friendly, and you can bring your dog anywhere. Like, we went to Shake Shack the other day, and they had a little wolf menu. You could order like little sundaes for your dog. I thought that was the cutest thing ever.
Well, you know what? You're gonna have to do a story on that for me.
Anytime. I'm here. I'm always here.
Well, while I'm here, I'm going to interview her sister in a second, and I'm going to find out, and I'm going to say that you passed my first step on being a reporter.
Thank you.
So there's another couple things that we're going to do, and I love your energy. I love how your mom is behind you. I love your camera, and I love your iPhone, because when I said, what are you shooting with? You're shooting with the same thing I am. And that makes a difference. So I just want to congratulate you, and I'm glad you're following me, and let's see where I can take your dreams and make it come true.
Thank you so much.
Seriously.
I think, honestly, I remember when my mom was talking about you the other day in the car, and she was like, remember Dawn Reese? And I was like, yeah, I always see your Facebook Lives. And I think you were a big inspiration to me to just get back into it and to keep doing it instead of getting really like
she's really good. I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh. Wait till I tell Anda. So I want to thank you so much for being here, and I'll give you the next steps to what it's take. I'm Dawn Reese. You can watch my show live on Mondays from 8 to 9 p.m. And I think I want to have you call in on Monday and say hello. All right?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to. It was an honor being here.
Thank you. At 106.1 FM and also Life Vision TV Network, VH2 TV Network, and also Eric Easy Way TV Network, and many others are jumping on board. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you.